In this video, I want to cover the discontinuation of the Barclays American Airlines Aviator credit cards. Citibank will now be the sole issuer of AA cards, and I'm going to give you the details on the transition, including which Citi card you will be transitioned to depending on which Barclays card you currently have. Then we have Bilt sort of semi-apologizing for the not-so-ideal rollout of Bilt 2.0 and giving an actual apology to people who were denied for the Bilt 2.0 cards, even though they had the original Bilt card for years. And finally, do you want an easy 500 air miles? Well, we have some airline shopping portal bonuses that you can take advantage of, so do stick around for those. Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. My name is Ben Hedges, aka the Credit Shifu, and on this channel I cover US credit cards, personal finance, and luxury travel. If you like the sound of that, please subscribe. But let's get into it. Okay, so first up, I want to talk about the Barclays American Airlines cards being discontinued. So if you don't know, Citibank is becoming the exclusive issuer of American Airlines credit cards. That means the Barclays Aviator cards will be going away. They've already been closed to new applicants for some time, but now we have confirmation that they are actually being discontinued, with cardholders switched over to Citi cards. And we even have the exact timeline and which Citi card will correspond to which Barclays card. So first of all, this all happens in 83 days as of the filming of this video, so that will bring us to April 24th, 2026. That is the day when the issuing bank will switch from Barclays to Citi, and your Barclays AA Aviator card will be converted to a roughly corresponding Citi card. So the idea is that they'll give you a Citi card that has the same or similar annual fee as the Barclays one you had, and it will have similar benefits. Although, as you will see, in some cases, it doesn't match up quite right, and you end up with something with a higher annual fee. So let's now look at what cards you'll be switched over to. So if you had the most basic Aviator card, right, that is the $0 annual fee Advantage Aviator World Elite MasterCard, you will be switched to the $0 annual fee American Airlines Advantage Mile Up MasterCard. If you had the Advantage Aviator Blue card from Barclays, you will be switched over to the $50 annual fee Citi Advantage Gold World Elite MasterCard. And just note that this one is no longer available to new applicants, all right? But I guess they couldn't get one that matched up exactly, so they're giving you this one. Then if you had the $99 Advantage Aviator Red World Elite MasterCard, you'll be switched to the $99 Citi Advantage Platinum Select World Elite MasterCard. If you had the $199 annual fee Advantage Aviator Silver World Elite MasterCard, you'll be switched to the $350 annual fee Citi Advantage Globe MasterCard. And if you had the business card, the Aviator Business World Elite MasterCard, it's $95, you'll be switched to the $99 annual fee Citi Advantage Business World Elite MasterCard. All those names are really a mouthful to say. But anyway, if you look at AA's site, you can see that the Barclays AA card holders are transitioning to 3 of the publicly available personal cards. These 2, which have annual fees, and then the Mile Up card, which for some reason Citi puts right down here at the bottom. I guess they want to push the annual fee cards. There is no Barclays card that transitions to their highest level card, since Barclays never had anything that high end. And then the one Barclays Business AA Aviator card, that transitions to the one Citi Business card. So let's now look at the couple of spots where you're going to have an increase in the annual fee. If you're going from the Aviator Blue to the Citi Gold, you go from no annual fee to a $50 annual fee, which isn't too bad. But if you go from the Barclays Aviator Silver to the Citi AA Globe MasterCard, then you're going from $199 to $350. That's a $151 increase in the annual fee. So you may want to think about whether you want that one or not. The transition from the Barclays Business Card to the Citi AA Business Card keeps the annual fee roughly the same. All right, it's $95 going up to $99, so it's a $4 increase. Now, when your card is converted, you won't receive a welcome bonus on the new Citi card, which is obviously a shame. If you would be eligible for the bonus, i.e. you haven't had a bonus on that Citi card in the past 48 months, that's the rule with these cards, all right? You can see it here on the Globe card. So if that is your situation, that you would be eligible for the bonus, you may actually want to consider canceling your Barclays card now and then just applying fresh for the equivalent Citi card so that you can get that bonus. Obviously, the disadvantage of that is you get a hard pull on your credit report and the possible risk of a denial. Although if you know that your credit score is good, then you probably won't be denied. Now next, let's quickly look at exactly what is going to happen on transition day. So transition day is April 24th, and on that day, you will lose access to your Barclays online account, and apparently you need to download your statements if you want them because you won't be able to access the account later on. That seems kind of weird to me. Like, wouldn't they just be able to keep the records of your transactions online for like a year or so as a buffer? I mean, my Amex account still shows old accounts that were closed, like credit cards. There's a personal loan that I paid off like a year ago, and they're still on there. But anyway, then on April 27th, you will be able to create an online account with Citi and then look out for the new Citi card arriving in the mail within 6 to 8 weeks of that date. And apparently, you will still be able to use your Barclays Aviator card while you wait for the Citi one to arrive, which is weird because I thought that you no longer had access to that online account. So how are you going to pay the bill? Or maybe it'll show up in your Citi account, like maybe it's converted. I don't know. I still have many questions about this. But that is the gist of what is happening. Leave your thoughts down below, and this transition has got to go more smoothly than the Bilt transition. As speaking of Bilt, that's our next story. But first, if you're looking for a way to keep data on all your credit cards in one place, you've got to check out Max Rewards, the sponsor of today's video. I've used them for years, and they're the only smartphone app that is specifically designed to track all your credit card transactions, balances, and rewards balances. Like, all the data from all of your credit cards will show up in one place in the Max Rewards app. So no logging into multiple bank sites when you want to check all of your credit cards. Max Rewards will tell you which card to use, in which category, and at which local merchant for the maximum rate of rewards. It'll also recommend new high sign-up bonuses on cards you don't have yet, and it will warn you of upcoming bills, high utilization, and show you if the value you're getting from your credit cards actually surpasses their annual fees. You'll need that for those new Barclays Aviator cards if your annual fee is increasing. The Pro version of Max Rewards Gold, is especially useful if you have Amex cards, since it will activate all of your Amex offers for you so you never miss a deal. I've even been out shopping and come home to emails saying I used an offer that I didn't even know about because it was activated by Max Rewards. Now, you can get a free trial of Max Rewards for a week and 3 months off the annual plan if you choose to continue after that with my link below using code HEDGES25 when you sign up. I know it's 2026 now. We will update that code soon, but for now, HEDGES25 still works. Check it out in the description section down below. All right, let's now look at this email that Bilt sent out to cardholders, thanking them for their patience in the transition to Bilt 2.0. So if you don't know, Bilt is the very popular rewards program that allows you to pay rent with a credit card and has a very good dining program that allows you to earn 3 points per dollar extra on top of what you already earn on your credit card when you dine in the restaurants in their program, which are many. Link for that is down below if you're interested. Don't forget to link your card so that you can actually earn Bilt points. Now, Bilt has a credit card, which is now actually discontinued, and like the Barclays Aviator cards, their card is switching to a new issuing bank, and they're coming out with a trifecta of 3 cards, and that is happening on February 7th. Now, the rollout of the new benefits on these 3 new Bilt cards was met with some dissatisfaction from current cardholders. So it seems that Anchor Jane has personally sent out an email to apologize. And in particular, he's apologizing about one problem is that some people who had the Bilt, original Bilt card have actually been denied for the Bilt 2.0 card, even though he had the original card for years. So that's kind of bad. So he starts by saying that he wants to reach out to personally thank you for being part of the Bilt community, all right? That already sounds kind of creepy, but then he goes on to say, in the past 2 weeks, more than 83% of our active cardholders requested Bilt 2.0, and we're on track for a record month of new card applications. Now, the funny thing is that people online are now trolling Anchor Jane, the CEO, because the 83% statistic is apparently a joke from How I Met Your Mother. Now, I didn't remember this, and I've actually watched the entire series, but apparently Barney always uses 83% when he makes up statistics. And we actually have a clip. Check this out.
Ted, it's a well-known statistic that 83% of people married longer than 6 months are seeing someone on the side.
Do you know that when you make up a statistic, you always use 83%?
So anyway, I don't know whether he did that on purpose. I mean, they do have a sense of humor, the guys at Bilt. And actually, notice how he says 83% of active card members, okay? What is an active card member? Maybe someone who uses the card at least 5 times a month for 5 bananas?
Hey, Richard, a banana?
Oh, no, I'm good, man. I got 5.
Or perhaps they can just change what counts as active in order to get a good percentage. I don't know. Anyway, he ends by saying, I'll be the first to say the rollout wasn't up to brand standards that we hold ourselves to. I'm very sorry that our new financing partner was unable to approve your request for a Bilt 2.0 card at this time, but I also want to remind you that your Bilt membership is independent of any specific card, all right? Oh, it's not us, it's not our fault, it's our new banking partner's fault, all right? It reminds me of that Faulty Towers clip where, you know, Basil's Faulty is like, I'm very sorry, but my wife has made a mistake.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, but my wife has made a mistake. My wife made a most dreadful mistake.
Yes, I think she probably did.
I love that. All right. It's good quality British humor. Anyway, but he does go on to say that your Bilt membership is independent of any card. Okay. And that is true. You don't lose your Bilt points if you close the Bilt 1.0 card and don't get the Bilt 2.0 card. Okay. So if you just let your Bilt 1.0 get transitioned to that Wells Fargo autograph or whatever it's going to, you don't lose your Bilt points. And you'll still have a Bilt account and you'll be able to, you know, transfer your points to partners, book travel, use their dining program, link down below. But it is a bit outrageous that this person didn't get approved since they had the card for already like 3.5 years. If you read their full Reddit post, they say that the reason is that Bilt or the banking partner was unable to verify their identity. But anyway, hopefully this person can get it sorted out soon and reapply. It was kind of a botched launch for many reasons. We have people complaining, CNN saying that the new Bilt cards are too complex for most people. Okay, that one is kind of patronizing. I think I can figure out a Bilt credit card. And now people are getting denied even though they had the original Bilt card. What is next? Maybe they could do an Apple card and get accused of being sexist. Anyway, personally, I don't think the new Bilt cards are that bad, and I may even apply for the no annual fee version to pay my mortgage with now that you can pay mortgages with them. I don't think Anchor Jane needs to be like on the back foot constantly apologizing. You know, I think they've done a reasonably good job. I also use their dining program for 3 extra points per dollar. If you're interested, sign up for that below. Don't forget to link a card. All right, let's move on to our final story of the day, some easy airline miles. So we have some bonuses when you shop through 3 airlines shopping portals. Now, if you don't know, shopping portals are websites where if you click through from that site to certain merchants' websites, let's say you want Nike shoes and you click through from a shopping portal to Nike's site, you can earn some extra points or cash back from the portal in addition to what you earn on whatever credit card you use to buy the shoes. It's basically that portal doing marketing for Nike and sharing some of the commission with you in the form of points or cashback. The most well-known shopping portal is Rakuten, which is also my favorite since you can earn Amex points or Bilt points instead of cashback if you want. And you can actually get $50 for signing up and making your first purchase through my link, all right? Link for that deal will be down below. But many airlines have shopping portals too, where you can earn that airline's miles, and 3 such portals are currently doing bonuses. First one is AA. Let's check that one out. So you can get 500 AA miles when you spend $200 or more by February 9th, 2026. And that can be at any of the stores on the site. So only do this if it's spending that you would have done anyway, all right? Don't spend like $200 extra just to get 500 miles, right? That doesn't make sense. Next one is Alaska. This is spend $150, earn 500 bonus miles, and the date that you have to do that by is February 11th, 2026. Then the last one is United, and that's 500 bonus miles when you spend $150 again in total at stores on their portal before February 9th. So they're all kind of similar. I'm guessing they're probably all going through the same like middleman, the same portal system. But yeah, check out those deals. I'll put them all in links below down in a pinned comment or something with all the other stuff that we've talked about in this video. Always good to pick up some easy points. And a big thank you to Max Rewards for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to get a free trial and then a 3-month discount if you choose to continue with my link below and code Hedges25. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.